Alright, what's up everybody, my name is Mo, welcome to the Mo.re.Bricks channel, and it's been a while since I've done any video on here, but I thought this warrants a comeback, pretty much. This is the CADA Master Series AMG 1 under full Mercedes-Benz license, and this is one of the 1 to 8 scale supercars. It's fully motorized, it is basically lit up, it has all the bells and whistles. It's the C61503W set by CADA. It is in collaboration with the original designer of the set, and I will do an unboxing and basically start building it with you guys here on camera. And I've set up two angles, basically one from over there for the kind of 9x16 vertical format for Instagram and the likes, and then I've got the top-down view for you guys for the YouTube channel for the wide screen aspect ratio. And let's start with the unboxing right away while I talk about the set a bit more. And the very cool thing about this, I gotta say, is the gray color scheme, gray and black. On the box there is no blue pins inside, which has always been a pain point for many, especially non-CADA Lego excuse me, sets. And we have custom wheels, we have custom tires, even we have printed pieces, we have lights, as I said, we have functions, and everything is in this huge box as we know it from the Master Series. You can see the Mercedes logo on this side. Let's just go through all the sides quickly. Then we have, let's see, on this one right here, let's put it straight, AMG, the one and only. This is a picture of the original car right here. Over here we have some more specs, so this isn't as interesting, but you can see this is like a kind of holographic sticker for the original and fully licensed kind of Mercedes badge. And last but not least, over here it gives you the original size and the kind of full-scale 1:1 tire. And now we have the back side, and the light is reflecting a little, so I gotta tilt it a little. And this is the back side with the car itself with some functions. It's motorized, it's got RC, and since this is kind of a electric hybrid car, I think originally, we have a simulation of what basically the motor does when it charges back up. And let's see what that's gonna look like in the build itself. Let's cut the seals. And just a bit of background, I bought this used again, or well, secondhand you want to say, not used, because it's still sealed, as you can see here. But I got it over a marketplace, which is really nice, saves some money, and guy who bought it didn't find the time to build it, so here I am. Oh, what a nice noise. All right, let's put that aside. Oh, let's not for a second put that aside, because even on the inside of the packaging, and just want to point this out because CADA has just upped its game so much in terms of what they're doing with these sets. And just as a point of reference, when it came out, and it's been over a year, I think, since it's been on the market, since it came out, the price of 275 euros, if you buy it through a distributor, not directly from CADA in China, overseas, 275 euros. And I gotta look up the part count again, but it's somewhere north of 3,500 pieces, I think. 275 euros, fully motorized, fully lit up, fully licensed, printed parts, custom wheels, and everything, custom tires. This is just, Michelin is also licensed, by the way, so the tires are also with a license of Michelin. And for that price, it's just mind-boggling what they pack in here, especially compared to, again, other brands out there. So let's get further into this right here. So this is box 1, as you can see right here. Let's set that aside. Then we have box 2 right there. And all of this is, again, printed, like everything, really nicely made. Box number 2. Just gonna put these sort of on the side. Box number 3, right here. Box number 4. And finally box number 5, right there. So far the only thing that isn't printed is the bottom of the box right here. Everything else is. And the only thing that's a bit unfortunate, I gotta say, these are the 2 manuals, instructions. I couldn't find any of this online as a PDF, and I usually love building with just my iPad sitting on the side and having the instructions up there, flipping through them, so I don't have to even get into the actual printed manual. And CADA has a huge section for the building instructions on their website, but they don't have one for this, unfortunately. I don't know why, to be honest, because before it gets printed, it's probably available in a digital format anyway, but is as it is. And these are the wheels and tires. I usually love to just build these up front before I do anything else. So let's just do that right now. Weirdly satisfying to have these wheels built before anything else. Oh, more pieces in here. And the tires are even wrapped individually, which is a bit overkill probably at this point, but you can see, and I will put this into the camera in a sec, you can see the Michelin print on there as well. And already looking at the tires themselves, they look so nice. Like just the rubber, the quality of it, the texture, the feel, and this might sound weird, but even the tread pattern, this looks so much better than about 90%, 95% of all sets I've seen so far. Let's get this in focus. Michelin print right there. These look insanely well made. And I've built a couple of CADA sets before. I've built the kind of original 1:8 scale supercar, the red one that put them on the map in the first place with this kind of level of detail and functions that you can get in a set of that size and for that price. And this is what the wheel looks like when it's assembled. And inside we have the 3 spokes, the pins to put it on the steering mechanism in the end, and the suspension. And in here you can already, or I just spotted one of the printed Mercedes badges, and I think that's probably going on the tire eventually. But let's get these out of here. Is that it? I think that's it, yeah. So, put that back here. Not even the same type of packaging for these tires right here, but it's fine. Yeah, as I was saying, CADA originally came into my kind of brick building life with the original red supercar. Can't remember the set number right now. I then also built the infamous Phantasma, which is the white and green one of, again, the 1:8 scale supercars. I did not build the white and red one that also came out kind of in between. And I also didn't build the blue one. which was kind of similar to the Lego Bugatti. But that did have some problems, as I read, which is why I didn't get it eventually, because it had some kind of teething pains of CADA getting into that particular business, I guess. But now we are here with the set, and this is just looking amazing already, and it's going to be huge. Like I always forget how big these sets actually are, and if you look at them on video, it doesn't really translate well, but these tires already show you how big the set is going to be in the end. But let's put some of that back into the packaging. I will set the wheels over here. I mean, my desk space is going to be limited just due to the fact that I have to work with the printed instructions, but that's how it is, I guess. And we do have stickers, but that's only for basically marking the motor functions in the end and the cables for it. So that's not a bad thing. I think that's really smart in that case, and it doesn't hurt the quality of the set. And oh, they're operating instructions. Okay, that's interesting. I've not seen that before. So that's okay, probably regarding the electrical stuff in there. Oh yeah, so this has information about the remote and stuff like that, so not really something I need to build it. But yeah, it's actually just one big manual. And let's see, the battery box, I think it's rechargeable even. And there you can already see the custom pieces. This is like the huge printed back fin, the spoiler. And so let's see, 290 something, 300 pages for the entire build. And does it have some more information on the set in the front? It sure does. So Mercedes AMG 1, the one and only. AMG's foundation was laid on June 1st, 1967 to mark the 55th anniversary of this brand of performance and sports cars. The production version of the Mercedes AMG 1 is celebrating its world premiere. Pneumatic valve train. The only street-legal vehicle to use this valve construction for improved combustion efficiency and power at high engine speeds. MG UK Motor Generation Unit Kinetic. Deploys 120 kilowatts of power to rear axle, harvests energy from braking to charge the battery. Okay, so that's the kind of system that they're trying to emulate. And we can already see some of the details of the car being reproduced with the set, the back fin, the spoiler right here. Exceptional attention. So it even has a printed steering wheel, printed display. The HUD is in there. Built not just for display, actually has functions that you can use, and then there is a split down the middle of the set. I mean, this is just so close to the original. Imagine new possibilities. Almost identical. Okay, so the designer says, being German myself and very familiar with the automotive world, the tremendous respect I hold for the AMG brand has only grown during the Mercedes AMG 1 project. The aura exuded by the AMG brand represents a century of honorable Silberpfeil motorsport tradition. So Silver Arrow is the German name, Silberpfeil, for that particular brand. The unmistakable, uncompromising shape of the Mercedes AMG 1 hypercar represents the principal Mercedes AMG design DNA in modern form. When studying the construction of the actual vehicle, you realize how the chassis, the drivetrain, the suspension are incredibly sophisticated and well thought out. Straightforward but complex at the same time. How to do justice to this car and draft a faithful 1:8 interpretation out of plastic beams and gears in a functional RC toy? ? The compulsion to bring something new to the table in terms of building techniques and mechanisms becomes stronger over time until nothing new remains. Puzzling 3,000 plus parts into a working machine behind a flowing aerodynamic sculpture is quite a challenge. The sleek car bodywork introduces many constraints, so you have to keep all the mechanisms as compact and close to the ground as possible. Unique details such as the exhaust, front and rear lights, and cockpit elements have to be in the right locations and look completely natural. From the side, my involvement in these processes definitely has been an exciting and rewarding experience, and I really think our work resulted in a fun indoor track toy and worthy collector's item. The kit is far from average and definitely not for beginners. I was kindly allowed to leave my individual note and sign the box. A big thanks to all. Yeah, so these are the words from designer, and then we are basically getting into building right here, right away. And they basically tell you to look if the battery box is working, and you have a part separation tool here. Looks a lot nicer compared to the Lego one, I gotta say. And it has more functions. Great. So bag one is building the engine and the suspension. I think that would be rear. And without further ado, 15 minutes of introduction. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is gonna be the end of video one. Make sure to stick around for the others, and I'm gonna get into building now and see you in the next one with the CADA AMG 61503W set. Here we go.